The Legend of the Red Dragon server. As you guys know, we had been experiencing some severe lag on the Red Dragon server. If you've been playing on the Blue server for the last several days, you've probably been experiencing the same issues, and I'm pretty sure it's because of the same problem. But we got some good news. The Red Dragon server shall rise again tonight, and Broomtool found the issue, which was related to the newest boss fight that was causing the server lag. Now, I'm hoping the patch that goes through will be fixing that, and if it fixes it on the Red, we'll also fix it on the Blue. Winnie's birthday, that's going to be later this week. She is one of the artists for AQ3D. We don't know yet what the birthday is going to consist of, but she did say it was going to be magical. Speaking of birthdays, I've seen a lot of people in-game talking about Blaze's birthday and how we missed it in November and how it's supposed to be coming this month, or at least some form of celebration of it. So I'm not sure yet what we're going to be getting for Blaze's birthday, but hopefully it will be coming up soon. The latest version of the game client was crashing when you started it up on iOS devices, and so because of that, they haven't been able to push that out yet. But as soon as that is fixed, then they will be publishing the game, and you'll be able to tell because the title screen will not be the same. This weekend, Artix played some AQ3D on his Android device. This is largely to test out the intro and see what needs to be changed. He had a whole lot of notes, and the first one was they need to bump up the texture quality on Android. And the faces of the character were so blurry that it was horrifying. He said increasing the texture file will hurt some older, lower-end devices. So that is going to be a problem, but it will improve the quality of the game. Also said phasing out 7-year-old devices is an inevitability. This week, the team is building new maps for Nalgath 3, and Mehmet is writing the dialogue for the different characters. Solution is going to be building a new intro map because the new content looks really good, but the old parts of the game, like Green Garden, the stuff before that, don't. And this also includes the intro. He said the first hour of AQ3D should be funny, fun, and memorable. I asked the entire team to pitch in their ideas of what we could do to make the first hour of gameplay unforgettable. There's an old saying, burning the candle at both ends, both sticks, I don't know where I got that from. This week, we are simultaneously building the game at both ends because they're working on the end part and, well, not end, but, you know, the newer, and then they're working on the older. It says other upcoming features that I am not allowed to talk about and 100% sure will not talk about, or 100% won't talk about, because if I do, the team will draw and quarter me seriously. So we've been talking about the most requested things from the community and how and when they will be created and by who. Are they talking about features or removal of things? Because I would say one of the most requested things would be scaling. That would be the number one thing to get rid of, or at least drastically fix, so it doesn't resemble anything like what we have. Honestly, if you're going to do scaling and you can't fix what you have, revert it back to what it was before, because the original scaling where we scaled to the enemies was much better than what is in the current game. But over the past year, the posts have read like stereo instructions than a weird, crazy, hype-filled post that he used to write. And now that is actually true. The way he writes now is different because he's being more transparent than what he did before. Over the past half a year, I have really embraced and been living with brutal honesty. My posts are transparent, which is good. And I try not to talk about any new features until it is within sight of completion. That makes sense. Side effect is, from a player perspective, it looks like we aren't doing very much. So in posts like this, I am adding more of the behind-the-scenes things so we can see what's being done. A lot of the paragraphs above fit this description. I have also been doing this in my AQ World Unity post, which is also true. He's very transparent in that. I hope posts like this are informative and useful, which I think they are, because it does show the progress, even though we don't see the progress in the game because it's all behind the scene. After the patch, if you guys are still experiencing lag and whatnot, be sure to let the devs know, because they won't know if you don't let them know. But that is it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and keep those swords swinging.